YouTube, Dr. Evette here, and happy gardening. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are one of my returning subscribers, I am happy that you have chose to come back and to watch my video. So today's video is myself and my helper planting up a green stalk. So I saw a few green stalks on other channels and it seems to be pretty easy. So I wanted to give it a try because we are now planting in our raised beds. We have 1 foot raised beds and 2 feet raised beds. And it's going pretty good. It's looking good. But I wanted to try the green stalk because seasoned gardeners have said this is the easiest way to plant and grow. They said outside of filling it up with soil and keeping it watered, that's about as much as it takes, and a little bit of fertilizer here and there. So I'm going to give it a try. And I just love the idea of how this green stalk will bring a nice look to where my AC is and my propane tank. That's where I have it housed. And so if you're interested just to see how it's put together and how much soil it takes, then keep watching. Thanks for watching. Although the green stalk looks pretty easy to put together, I wanted to find the directions so I can make sure that I did it the way the manufacturer suggested. Although I've watched a few people put theirs together, but I needed to be sure I placed the disc in the right place. And so once I found the direction, it had pictures, which made it very, very easy to do. And it wasn't too bad, and it didn't take too long. Once you fill the dirt into the different pods, it's easy going after that. Okay, first I was going to kneel and do this, but once we put the casters on the bottom and we got to the first pod, I realized that it was going to be up higher than I thought, so I decided to grab a chair to get this planted up. And I also grabbed the Biotone, which is a starter fertilizer that I've used in my raised beds and when I'm doing floral planting. And it has seemed to work very well and has given me some plants that are thriving. So I thought I would use it in the Greenstalk also, just so that I can make sure everything that I plant in it gets off to a great start. So each pod takes about 2/3 bags of soil. I chose to use the Miracle Grow raised bed soil because this soil has done really great in my raised beds, and it seems to be the right balance of pH and all those things in it to make sure that your plants do well. And so, but it took two full bags and a third of another bag to get these pods filled up. So it is going to be a little bit of investment outside of purchasing the pod, which if you watch throughout the year, they run some great sales on them and you can get them discounted. But outside of that, you're going to have additional costs with your soil and with the plants that you're going to pot it up with, unless you grow your own plants from seed. So just add in those additional costs and you'll be ready to go. So before I moved on to finish it up, I had to add plant labels because I am a beginning gardener. This will be the beginning of my second year this June. I am still learning what different plants look like. And until I learn plant by sight and name, I'm going to continue to use labels. And so these labels I got from Amazon, and they are real inexpensive, and they come with a pen to write on them. So I created labels so that I just can label everything that's in the green stalk and the date of when I planted it, so I can know when I can expect blooms and when I can expect to harvest different things. Okay, Greenstalk is all planted up. As you can see, we decided to remove the green stalk from the deck because it gets full sun all day. And I'm talking about from the minute the sun rises in the east and to the minute it sets in the west, this deck gets sun. And so I think that was a little too much for the tomatoes and the basil and the peppers that I've got planted in this. So we decided to move it to the side. But I think it looks really nice here to give, a little pizzazz to my propane tank and my air condition. So I have it here and I have it flanked with some marigolds to help control pests. But I also planted some marigolds in the green stalk to help with pests so that my flowers and my food items can stay free of spiders and spider mites and white flies and all of the above.